This is a story about a week in the life of a bunch of working people, which is why at 9:30 on Monday morning, a cup of coffee and something to eat can be very important before things really get going.
Okay, page 1. Kitchen, we're in the morning.
Director Joel Zwick is the man in charge. He and executive producer Bruce Johnson sit at the head of the table as they begin to go through the script for Webster this week. Joining them is the technical staff. Costumers, prop men, set decorators, everyone taking notes so the production will go right. After all, taping is less than 5 days away.
Hi. Hello, man.
An hour later, the cast arrives. Emmanuel Lewis, Alex Karras and Susan Clark, 2 new characters to Webster's season, Eugene Roche and Catherine Damon, and guest star Ben Vereen, who gets a round of applause. Producers Steve and Madeline Sunshine head the table with the director now, as the lines in the script are read aloud for the first time.
George, I didn't know you were interested in the French Impressionists.
Are you kidding? I love it when they do Marie Chevalier.
There's a lot of laughing at the reading, much of it because the script is funny, and much of it because they want it to be.
Well, Mondays is a day where we hold our breath because that's when we get our script. And we all kind of sit around in a huddle and we cross our fingers under the table and we read the 41 pages that we must do by Friday. So it's a wet armpit day.
This week's script looks pretty good. The adults will spend the rest of the day in meetings, while Emmanuel Lewis has time to give E.T. a tour of Webster's new set, which is 3 levels of a Victorian house spread out on 1 studio floor and featuring ladders, hidden passages, and even a Webster-sized dumbwaiter.
And here's the dumbwaiter.
Yeah, you spent some time in there?
I sure do. Ciao.
Tuesday morning, Manny is doing schoolwork, as he must every day. It limits his time in rehearsal and puts pressure on everyone's performance, including his own.
He amazes me. I don't know how he does it. He literally gets approximately 8 hours of rehearsal time per week to get a performance together, where the adult population of the show could have as much as 30.
And this week, those 30 hours begin Tuesday morning, the first time the script is put on its feet.
George, I didn't know you were interested in the French Impressionists.
Oh, you kidding? I love when they do Marie Chevalier. Every little precept to whisper Louise.
The work has barely begun, and yet the deadline is approaching. Taping is only 3 days away.
It'll give away the joke. You know what I mean? Because
On Wednesday, the pace quickens a bit. The director and his cast talk out the script and finalize their moves. Shots and camera positions are beginning to be planned. Time is becoming more of a factor.
It is very intense, and because of the demand of time, we speed up our own rhythm, we speed up our own clock, our adrenaline pumps faster, and our creative process works faster.
Wednesday is very important because rehearsal ends with a complete run-through. Watching carefully are network and studio people. The show is now on its feet from beginning to end.
Let's pick it up from shot 1. Okay, cameras ready, please.
Thursday is when all the TV hardware comes into play, which for actors could either be tedious or a time of opportunity.
It's the day that the cameras come in, and we do it all on camera. We rehearse it on camera for the first time. So they're busy moving the cameras around with their shots and all of that, and while they do that and they make their mistakes, I'm able to get in there and do the acting process, which in television is really difficult because there's a lack of time.
A lack of time is right. Taping is now just 1 day away.
You've got to be on it. You know, when those cameras roll, you've got to be, hi, America, I'm here and I'm on, you know.
Roll tape, please. On Friday, the tape machine is rolling all day long. Cast and crew are in place as each scene is methodically recorded for later use in editing. It's a hard day, but one in which the job of putting on a show gets to be fun.
It's a job Monday through Thursday, and Friday what's special is that the audience, you share. It's kind of like Webster is a party, and we invite 60 million people in every week to share something that happened to our family.
It's 6 o'clock now on Friday night, and in about an hour, this place is really going to get busy. These bleachers, which have been pretty much empty all week, are going to contain one of the show's most important ingredients, the audience.
Thank you very much.
Warm-up man Mark Summers greets the studio audience and introduces the cast as Webster gears up for its final taping.
We're going 5, 4, 3, 2.